You asked us to find out some information about what might be taking place behind your back, and we have some of that information to show you tonight.
All right.
Are you ready to look at it?
Yeah, I ain't tripping. Go ahead. Listen, yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna show you how to avoid fake Spotify plays and fake Spotify playlists so you don't get your song deleted and you can get the best out of your Spotify music.
So without further ado, hit that smash button and like it. Subscribe, it's awesome.
What's going on, everybody? It's Garrett from Track Sounds back again, multi-time Billboard charting music producer and music marketing expert, here to give you some game on how to avoid these crazy ass fake Spotify playlists that are out there. Spotify wiped over 750,000 songs, maybe even up to 1 million recently for fake Spotify plays. So I'm gonna help you avoid getting into that situation because that's a reason a lot of them were deleted. People didn't even know plays were being bought and they just ended up on playlists that were buying plays to make them look legitimate. So I do have a question of the day. Are you submitting to Spotify playlists on the regular? Are you going into your artist Spotify profile, going to the upcoming music and submitting it to the editorial playlist when you can? If you're not, I have plenty of videos that talk about it. I'll link them below and hopefully above. I always forget sometimes, so don't judge me if I do. But go check them out. There's tons of ways you can get onto the Spotify playlist just by submitting your music early enough. Always try to go into your Spotify desktop when you're doing this. Say you have a playlist, reach out to you, or you're searching through playlists. You can get way more access to a lot of these things I'm talking about. So go into your desktop Spotify app. When you get on, so I just typed in top rap songs for now just to show a few of them. And you know, the first thing I always recommend is you see them, they all have different followers. Click on their name, whatever it is. Let's try this Marco Pizarro one, 29,000. Once you click on it, you'll see a lot of their other playlists. You go to public playlists. Now you can see what other playlists they have that they've made. The goal here is that hopefully pretty much every single playlist has completely different numbers. That will be a really good sign that they are maybe building up some, you know, that still doesn't mean that they're 100% legit, but it definitely should ease your mind just a little bit. We'll be able to go into it in a second, how you can be for sure on that follower count. So this one looks pretty good. We'll go back to a couple others. You know, you could click on a couple of these, any of them that you want. Let's click on this one, The Wave, Top Hits 2021. Go into public playlist. So see how this one has every single playlist is 39,000. That's, wow, they did a bad job on this one. Every single playlist is 39,000. That is a major red flag right there, I promise you. There's no reason why every single playlist should be the exact same. 99.99999% that they bought these plugs. So the second one is seeing how many followers they've been gaining steadily over time. There's a really good one out there called Spot on Track that you can sign up for. It does cost just a little bit monthly. I think it's about $10, but it's really good information and analytics if you're submitting some different places. There's also a 14-day free trial if you're really curious about just a couple playlists. So you can go in there and type in whatever playlist you wanted to. Once you type it in, it will show you what their follower count is over recent. So I typed in one of the ones that we just saw in the Spotify app, but the best way to go is just to go to all and kind of see what the history is of the playlist. The playlist looks like it just started not long ago, but there's a crazy dive over time. September 7th, they bought, looks like about 30,000 plays. You don't just jump up 30,000 followers. You can type in any playlist you want into this, all types of other things. It's a really good tool. You should check it out, spotontrack.com. I'll put the link below. So now that we've already kind of seen that these playlists are pretty much fake on the ones that I'm looking at, you're starting to get an idea of what to look for. There's a couple other things you can look for too. So let's go into one of the actual playlists and let's click on a couple of the people in there. What you can do now is go into the About Me section and look at where the people listen. Now, I will tell you from my experience of going through a lot of these, as you can see on this one, Buffalo, New York, first one. For some reason, Buffalo is always involved in these click firms, and so is this Frankfurt am Maine, or am Maine, Delaware, I'm assuming. So that is always a really big sign, especially if they're not from Buffalo. Why would they have some crazy Buffalo following over all the other ones that only have 1,400 followers? You can go back and click to another couple followers. I'm willing to put money on it. They're going to have a Buffalo and a Delaware one in there. So let's go to Lines. This one has a little more monthly listeners. Top listeners, Buffalo, New York, Phoenix, USA. They're from Michigan. So why are Phoenix and Buffalo popping up? And Frankfurt and Maine. London, Great Britain. Try one more for good measure. Buffalo and Frankfurt am Maine. Interesting. So now that you're probably able to tell pretty quickly if a playlist is probably fake, I would avoid all of those playlists in there because they're just going to buy you plays and that does not help you at all. Spotify will probably remove your song in the end because of it. And even if you get away with it, it does not help the Spotify algorithm and they will not push your song out to further people. If you are doing research on some of these playlists, don't be afraid to reach out to some of these artists on Instagram or something like that and ask them what they thought about the program. They might be completely honest with you and say, hey, it kind of sucked. You know, it was fake plays. They might tell you they loved it. Who knows? You might even get a networking opportunity out of it. Somebody that you think is dope as well. And if you actually do get on one of these playlists, if there's say 10,000 followers on a playlist, you probably should only get about 1 to 5% listens from that amount of followers. Maybe up to, if you have 10,000, maybe you get up to 1,000, like a 10% range, but more likely you're going to be in the 100 to 500 stream range. If you have 1,000 follower playlist and you're getting 4,000 streams, that is not legit, I promise. But in the end, don't be afraid to just try some stuff. I'm trying to keep you safe from spending some money that you don't need to spend, but there are some pretty legit playlists out there. I believe that first person I looked at, Marco Pizzario, I feel like his playlist might be legit. I haven't looked all the research into him, so don't take my complete word for it. But these are just some ways to avoid all that. Let me know in the comments below. If you got anything you want me to talk about next time, let me know your Spotify handle below as well. I'll follow anybody back and reward you for watching all the way through to the video. And yeah, till next time, peace.
Smash it! Smash the like button, please. Like this channel. Garrett is awesome.